Transcription 343. Start. Mr. Deputy Chairman, I would like to say that the question has been very ably thrashed out by the speakers who have preceded me and Professor Humayun Kabir, who was, I suppose, one of the joint authors who were responsible for the initial framing of this bill, has explained the whole position in a very lucid manner. Now, Mr. Deputy Chairman, I would like to say that I wish it had been possible for us to integrate this institution with a university, because I do not believe in isolated institutions having the status of a university or having more or less the status of a university. A university is a place where knowledge is integrated. A university is a place where you have the teachers of various departments of knowledge, students reading various subjects, all congregated at one place and pursuing knowledge for knowledge's sake. Now, a technological institute, howsoever important from a national point of view, cannot be a university in that sense. It should therefore form a part of larger institution which has a liberalizing influence, a humanizing influence. We have followed in this matter the American model, but I think generally in Britain and in other Western countries the tendency, the idea to have institutions of the rank having a university status is discouraged. As far as I know, sir, the Imperial College of Science and Technology, which is a very big institution in the United Kingdom, is a part of the London University. It is not a separate institution at Kharagpur, which is going to be a bigger institution than the Imperial College of Science at all events for the first few years. I wanted an All India Institute of Medical Sciences. I wanted the institute to be affiliated to some university, and I relied for that position upon the view which was expressed by the Good Enough Committee on Medical Education, which was appointed by the British government some years ago. That committee was not in favor of the Royal College of Physicians acting as a university and holding examinations. It wanted medical education to be under the control of a university. Therefore, I would have preferred, Mr. Deputy Chairman, this institution to be made part of some national university. But there is one difficulty, and I have not been able to get an answer to that difficulty. The institution could have only been affiliated to the Calcutta University. Then, sir, I would like to say that Professor Humayun Kabir is right in the view that the distinction between fundamental research and applied research is fast disappearing in the modern world. One thing about this, that you cannot have research to order. There is a lot of wastage in the processes by which you arrive at a discovery, and in order that we might be able to promote research, we must be prepared for this wastage. No institution can be effective from a research point of view until and unless the teachers of that institution are given ample leisure to advance knowledge